Hello and welcome to the Retro Gaming Weekly 2026 third place match between Croatia and England. Let's talk about how the teams wound up getting to the third place match. Croatia just lost 7-1 to the United States. It happens. It happens. England, however, had one of the biggest explosions this side of a Cosworth DFV going up, when 5 of their players were booked for red cards for just taking it out on the French players' ankles. So instead of the U.S. facing off against England in a recreation of the Revolutionary War, it's going to be the United States versus France. Let's see what happens there. But first, we got the third place match to get through. Alright, let's get started. Again, this is another night match. Croatia versus England. Here we go. Croatia's going to start with the ball. Suker gets it over to Bosic. David Seaman, the English goalkeeper, makes the save. Let's see if this revitalized English team, which has new players in it. Jurkan really does a great job of cutting off the long pass. Stuart Pearce in the field in the first 11 for this first match. Anderton is replacing Gascoigne. Takes the shot, Godic makes the save. 4 minutes in, this is where we're at with this. I'm just gonna walk it out. I think Anderton's in there. Do I go for his ankles? I don't know. Do I go? Steve McManaman. David Seaman makes the save again. Takes the boot, boots it down the field, gets it out to Sivanivic. Ian Wright puts his foot on it. Pavlicic gets it back. And now Presinecki gets it, runs back down the field. Bosic makes a stop. Gets it over to Boban. Stuart Pearce makes a great tackle. Maybe his teammates should remember that in the last match. I don't know. Suker takes the shot. Seaman makes the save. I'm afraid I'll be saying that a whole bunch in this match. That's all good though. Gets it down the field. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Anderton gets it. Passes it out to David Batty, which is rather funny because his name is an English slang term for butt, and Batty scores. It's really funny. A butty is a sandwich. A batty is a slang term for butt. Who knew? Hashtag English culture. Just a perfect ball out to him on the wing. Gets it down into the 18. Hang on, I'll take the shot. There it is, in the goal. 1-0 England. Phil Neville gets it out to Batty again. Passes it across to Wright. Wright's going running in. Going to score. Takes the shot. Godic makes the save. 18 minutes in. It is England 1, Croatia 0. Godic is going to walk it out. Wright's going to make whoop. Dimash. Boban. Adams gets it. Passes it on to Anderton. Gets it down there. Runs it in. Takes the shot. In the back of the net it goes. No, off to the side. Looked like it went in the back of the net. It couldn't have been bothered to get in there. Whew! England 1, Croatia 0. Alright, let's see what they got. Alic is going to take the goal kick. Let's get moving there, Alic. Don't have all day. Oh, wait, yeah, we do, because there's extra time. But I want to get this over and done with. Gets it down the field. Phil Neville passes it. Gets it out to Paul Ince, the self-proclaimed governor. Drove out Sir Alex Ferguson nuts. Anderton gets the ball. Passes it on. Pavlicic gets back. Gary Neville boots it down the field. Might as well just bump him off the ball. Just Up, and that's a red for This is going to be Anderton making his first appearance this World Cup. It's over for him now. Yeah, you tell him off. Yeah. It's in your face, Blue. Yeah. You shut up. No, you shut up. You shut up. Walks off the pitch. I don't need this. Anic gets ready for the free kick. England are now playing with 10 men. Could be worse. They could have been having to play the U.S. in the final. We invented soccer. Yeah. And the U.S. are probably going to just make mincemeat out of France. Probably not, though. Because I think the U.S. went out in the first round, too, in '98. Oh, boy. No, they didn't. They got to the second, I think, before going down in flames. Alan Shearer. Yeah, that was a great shot. Anic walks out for the goal kick. Whew! Let's see what'll happen here. Anic takes the ball. Boom! Boom shakalaka. Gets down the field to Phil Neville. Manchester United fame. His brother Gary also played for Manchester United. One of my first FIFA 11 playthroughs, I tried to put Gary Neville in as many games as humanly possible. That was a mistake because he was really starting to get old. David Beckham running it down. See what he's got. Gonna take the shot. Crosses it, like, out for a goal kick. No, out for a throw-in right at the edge of the corner. 59% possession from the English. 41% from Croatia. Gets it out there. Boban. Adams. Shearer. Suker boots it off of Shearer's foot, boots it back downfield, gets it out to Bosic. McManaman does a great job of breaking up the play. Suker gets back. Neville with a light touch. And Bosic scores, basically injury time. And England is now wondering, should they just go for the ankles? Doesn't really matter. Seaman is just annoyed. I mean, watch this. This is one of the best plays of the World Cup I've seen so far. Too bad it comes in the third place match and not the final. Just a great cross. Bosic just falls forward, heads it in there. Alright, as the players come off, the English are now probably thinking, what are we going to do now? Well, let me tell you, they better not be working for the clampdown. They better just score. 1 goal, 4 attempts on goal, 4 shots on target for the Croatians. 1 goal, 6 attempts on goal, 4 shots on target, and 1 terrible foul for the English. Alright. Alright, Wright is going to probably pass to Ince, who is just kind of running in the back of the net goes Ince. 46 minutes gone. Ince has scored, putting England back up 2-1. Oh yeah, England's gone, yeah! If only we had done that against the French! Yeah! In the back of the goal. Everybody happy. Except the Croatians. They're a little pissed off. How'd they let that happen? The Croatian Michael Jones is probably going, what? Why? What was that? What were we doing? Honestly, if anybody is friends with Gavin Free and watches this, just show him this match. Don't show him the French match. Just show him this match. Tell him it's the final. Right, scores. 51 minutes gone. It's now 3-1 England. That third place medal's coming home, boys. Just a perfect ball. Gets it out there. Gets it down the field. Oh, a floop! Right over the goalkeeper's hands. Alright, let's see what they got. Let's see what the Croatians got. Here they go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, makes the save. Adams passes up to Shearer. Passes out to Beckham. Who nutmegs for some unknown reason. I think he was looking to cross. Goes out for an English throw-in. Not to be confused with an English muffin. Probably with some sausage with some egg on it. Honestly, what's your favorite McDonald's breakfast now that we're standing in front of a McDonald's board? Let me know in the comments down below. Mine is going to Burger King and ordering a Whopper, but that's just me. Oh, Bosic is offside. I found it really funny looking at some of these signage boards for things that are just not like, that were like huge companies. in World Cup 98 that are no longer, like, super, like, important. Like, JVC, Japanese Victor Company is what that actually stands for. Now, as a kid, I think we had JVC TVs and VCRs. They're no longer, I don't think they're actually a company anymore. It might be. I just can't remember what they sell now because right is offside. Because I don't think they make Blu-ray players or anything of the sort. I think they might be a company that another company owns and places their logos on. I just can't remember for the life of me. Fujifilm being the other thing, too, that makes me laugh. As an amateur film photographer, I've used Fujifilm. I like it. I mean, I would much rather use Kodak. But, I mean, that's a big one, Fujifilm right there. That's something that, 30 years on doesn't really make sense. I mean, Opel was such a big car manufacturer. GM's, German subsidiary. And now they're owned by Stellantis, along with 5,000 other brands, including Chrysler, as Jurassic, just like Sonic the Hedgehog's the ball into the back of the net. What just happened there? All right. English player goes in for the throw-in. Here it comes. English player makes a pass. Jurasevic one-ups it, and then just bicycle kicks it. Looks like he, was playing Mario Soccer, not actually FIFA World Cup. Well, that's how that works out. I mean, it's the FIFA World Cup, not the Tour de France. What's with all the bicycling? As Ince runs it back downfield, takes a shot. Yes, anything you could do, I could do better, and just scores. No need to be fancy with it. And he does a somersault just to celebrate. "73 minutes in, it is now 4-2 England. Just off the kickoff, he just runs it in. Look at me! I'm gonna score! Blam! Alright, let's see what happens here. I seemingly have come alive in these final games of the Retro Gaming Weekly World Cup. I definitely feel like once I get this match over and done with, tomorrow's Thursday, I will probably film the final. Honestly, if you like this kind of sports content, let me know. I'll actually make a day just for sports games. I mean, definitely we'll be playing more retro sports games on Retro Gaming Weekly. Not FIFA 98 for some time. Mind you, I just need a break. I'm a little suckered out as Wright misses the goal. And it's going out for a Croatian goal kick. But, I mean, when hockey season starts, I might do like NHL 94 or something to that effect. I didn't really know yet. I'd like to say maybe do like NFL Quarterback Club 98 for the NFL season for retro gaming. I don't know. But one thing I would like to do is play some more kind of sports games on here. If you think there should be a dedicated day, let me know. Maybe I'll make it Wednesday. And we'll call it something goofy like, yay, sports! Because, I mean, yeah, why not? I hate when people use the term sports ball. It just sounds dumb. I'm sorry. But being like, yay, sports, and it's not even an insult. It's just like, woo. Maybe we'll turn it into like a whole ESPN type thing where we have like, morning shows about actual sports and then, playing like sports games in the afternoon or stuff like that. Like, we'll come up with something. This is part of why I'm like streamlining the schedule where we're doing like 5 demo derbies a week or whatever. Another goal kick for the Croatians, but I mean, unless England somehow magically decides to club everybody's ankles in the final 2 minutes, I think England's going to take the bronze medal home for this one. Now we're into injury time. Suker gets it to Yarny. Passes it in. Seaman makes the save. Simonenovic gets it. Lifts it up. It's a Croatian corner. We don't have much time left, I can't imagine. What do we got? Probably like 5 minutes. Hey! Seaman makes the save off the corner. Just gonna have to boot it out there. Boom! And is that the match? That is the match. England has beaten Croatia 4-2. Yeah, England has won the 3rd place medal. Yeah, okay. Who's gonna get man of the match? Seaman for no goal. Oh, he didn't score any goals. Weird. Okay. Yeah, 2 goals, 11 attempts a goal, 11 shots on target for Croatia. 4 goals, 12 attempts a goal, 8 shots on target, 1 foul for the English. All right. So join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. for when USA takes on France in the Retro Gaming Weekly World Cup 2026 final. My name, as always, has been Jack Coburn. This has been a production of Alsatian Productions. And please do like and subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified about what videos are coming out next. And we'll see you tomorrow for the Retro Gaming Weekly World Cup final. Alright, thanks so much. Bye-bye. This has been a presentation of Alsatian Productions. Coffee, 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 coffee.